Three guys over to that side, and they get it to Wingo, and he stumbles this time. Sark not afraid to call the same play. Hamstrings have healed. DeAndre Moore, the receiver, is in the backfield. And Manning zips it to him. Little wrinkle as a receiver, kind of left alone. Wisner, stutter step. It's been a struggle to get this run.
Aaron Jones down tonight, communicating.
So a 16-yard gain has him in Georgia territory. Zip, quick throw to the right side. And Wisner again, tests the middle. Deafening crowd noise in the speakers all week and a half really in Austin, Texas.
Kind of has them on their heels.
Not elite on third down. Wisner needed 3, didn't get there. He stopped about 1.5 yards short by C.J. Allen.
Archer's legs could be a factor here.
Turning to hand it off, and that's Baxter with his first carry of the night. And they move this all the way down to 15. You can talk, they don't use that much. And the middle, Wisner, they're having some success running the ball. That's bringing a smile.
But that quick clap.
Wisner set far to the right on 1st and 15. Manning slings it sidearm. And Wisner is working hard. He'll get back the penalty tempo. Manning fakes the handoff, runs it for the first time, but Dalen Everett. Dogs don't bring pressure. Manning from the pocket, slings it across the middle. Wingo dropped it. Don't know if he even got. Very, very solid. Transfer from Texas State and just gets it inside that right upright. So Texas, the drop, and they settle for 3.
That's what they're going to make Texas try to do. Make them earn it. 12-play drives. Like you said, that's tough to do against Georgia.
Short.
Have to go to those quick throws on the perimeter.
Well, it didn't look like Stockton was ready for the snap. Caught off guard and out scrambling around and avoids it. So the glove is something new and maybe some jitters on the opening play. Stockton takes off. Texas hit on the fake, and the quarterback just scoots on top. Chauncey Bowens is the back. Instead, they zip it to Branch on the edge. Branch well contained by Michael Taft. The other 2nd and 7. That's Branch who goes in motion. Stockton has plenty of time. Finds a man down the seam, and that's London Hunk. Georgia threatening right away. Pitch to Branch on the edge again, and Texas for the second.
Playing again together for continuity.
6 different combos the first 6 games. Stockton retreating, launching downfield. It's off the hands and incomplete.
Colin Simmons.
Comes number 1, and they do a good job of blocking him, and Stockton gets it out, and a first down catch by Day off him. And the first down play fake, and penetrating quickly was Colin Simmons. They looked like he got.
It's really an extension of their run game.
Play fake to Bowen. Stockton on the move. Throws for the answer. Caught. Touchdown. Noah.
Quick throws. Texas's defense on the back end confused, and especially on that touchdown. So he's fired up. He should be.
What a great experience they can share on the end around. It's Wingo. They try to get him going. Manning had to drop it into the last drive. Manning fakes the pitch, and now tries to create on the move. Baxter as a blocker on the edge. C.J. Baxter, 3rd and 2. They fake it to Baxter, instant pressure, and the catch is made by Jack Endries, but the timing of the play.
It's this good of a team and have penalties and self-destruct.
Jack Bomeister boots it away, and Branch waves for offense, locked in the second time they're out there. And off and barreling through a crease as Bowens picks up 9 on first down. Holly, what do you have? Of course, with Georgia, it starts with stopping the running game. And there's Bowens barreling ahead, back-to-back solid runs. And also can be very effective receivers. Off the play fake, Stockton right on cue, dumps it down to Oscar Delp. Very excellent of the first quarter. Dogs threatening again. Off the play fake, long pitch to the edge, and it's a first down for Thomas, not able to escape.
Fine matchups against these corners. That time went after Cade Phillips.
Impressive first quarter for the Georgia. First down. Punt fake. Stockton steps up, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made by Branch, who circles back and accelerates. Zachariah Branch, the former Trojan. First and goal, Nate Frazier's in the backfield. Stockton launching for the end zone over the head of the tight end.
Big game like this, what do you think? You call that or no?
No, let him play.
Okay.
2 tight ends. Frazier's got the pitch, but he's got a lot of traffic over there. He avoids a loss. Bowens met right in the hole and driven down. That was Mr. Hill. Punch it in. Bowens is the back. Gunner zips it. End zone. Touchdown a second time. It's no.
They're going to continue to pick on the corner opposite of Malik Muhammad. And that time it's Cade Phillips.
Stockton, by the way, is the holder. Kind of.
Everybody's got to get on the same page.
Niblett from 5 yards deep accelerates. Ryan Niblett. Perhaps the play is extremely costly. And hand it off to Wisner. A flag comes out again in the offensive pit. Protection holds up, and across the middle, it's a pitch to Emmett Mosley, and Mosley off and running. Emmett Mosley. 11 catches in the last 2 games with a Stanford transfer. Now Manning launching downfield, and it's Wingo quite able to make the play when needed. Manning this time has pressure when it's dropped. Jordan Washington, the tight end, the mistake. Pressure comes, it's picked up pretty well and incomplete. Tried to make a precise throw to Moore. Drops, penalties, miscommunication to the back end.
Yep.
It's a team off a bye, but they do not look sharp at all. Nate Frazier, quick burst up the middle. Dogs getting some movement up front against the interior in the second half. Look out. Right. Remember them? They're playing like a team that's going to be really hard to beat in the postseason.
And again, really has them confused.
Bowens tries to bounce it. He's closed down and spun down by the freshman corner. 2nd and 11. Stockton feels a little pressure and launches, trying to come back. Empty backfield. Texas not showing pressure. Gets it out very quickly to Cash Jones on the edge, and he weaves out near the 30. But, oh yeah, Sark almost expects a fake tonight. It's not a great punt, but it's short enough that it's going to bounce and take Niblett's return taps of his importance. Quick throw underneath. Wingo, can he get going? Had a crease. Just reaching out, and 16. Slant. We go back to Emmett Mosley. Brought down at mid.
By that injury to Allen.
Off the play fake, Manning zips it, and a nice catch made. Wisner. Manning had to kind of reach out, an extra long handoff. They found a weapon in Manning kept it, and a low contested throw is incomplete. Livingston. Manning intercepted through a fastball high and outside, and Cade. 2nd pick of the season for Bolden, who's just a playmaker. Big collision there. Frazier met and driven down. Deep handoff to Frazier, and he's met and wrestled down. It feels like this Texas defense, it's Trey Moore making a play.
Overcommit to the line of scrimmage.
There's a wrinkle where Branch started in the backfield. Now motion. Now Stockton's being chased, and he gets a throwaway in games within the game. See if the Aussie can keep the dangerous return. That's one way, just kick it straight up in the air.
That's going to be around midfield or better.
It takes a sideways bounce, containing him. He fake it to Baxter. Here's pressure again. He slips it to CJ out of the backfield. And
Miller and others up front win.
Reverse. Wingo. And they're waiting for him, and he's knocked down behind the line for a loss. 7. Clean pocket. Overthrow. Crossing.
Then the way DeAndre Moore was running his route.
Flag down. As Bowmeister punts it high, and Branch lets it bounce over his head, and Branch this time will make a catch, and is going to be knocked down at about the 15-yard line. So that little penalty, 3 turnovers. Simpson with a pick and a fumble. Gets you up to date at halftime. Meanwhile, Georgia finds Delp trying to add. Texas' defense had stopped in the last couple times. It's a good drive starter. Frazier off the right side.
And you talk about
the Dogs trying to build an 11-point lead in the final 2 minutes of the half. End around. Dylan Bell has a crease, and he's dragged down. And off inside. Frazier runs right into the arms of Collins. Three-man rush. Stockton long throw far side. Catch made. And all season. Outstanding. Stockton keeps it. Spun out of one tackle. Could not spin out of a second tackle. Returned by Niblett. Thorson's been kicking it super short and high and does it again. He's going to have a bad looking average. But at least he's preventing number 21 from taking one the other time.
He's a stud. He can spin it.
Manning. Can he escape? Yes. But nowhere to go. And he's going to be sacked. High drama in the SEC already today.
Yeah, they're going to shut it down. Trying to make adjustments. Come out in the second half against a really...
They'll start with a defense that has looked confused, discombobulated, and Zachariah Branch can make it a deeper hole.
Let's see how they settle in this second half.
You can see what Stockton has done. They haven't pressured him too often. He also has a 20-yard run in that first half. Branch goes in motion. Stockton instead comes back to the near side, flips it in the flat to Bowens.
A group out on the perimeter.
Quick third down. Stockton batted in the air and just has no interest in catching it way behind the line. Just bats it position.
Absolutely. That's 4 straight punts for Texas's defense that they forced.
Very high and short again from Thorson.
Spot Raylan Wilson now becomes that Mike, the quarterback of the defense, as Laura said.
Trey Wisner picks his way up the middle for 5.
Continues to encourage even though it's not going perfectly.
Wisner nowhere to run. Now he's retreating, and he'll be dropped way behind. Our loss. Deafening on 3rd and long. Manning steps up, has protection, delivers a strike. Good throw to Wingo. Now it's Wingo who comes across in motion. They fake it to him and go down the seam. Easy pitch and catch. DeAndre Moore. It's a nice play fake. Sideline route. Wingo hit as he collected the football, hit hard. Motions out to the right, now comes across the formation. Manning takes a look in that direction and finds Niblett, but an excellent tackle. Manning dumps it down, had guys running deep, settled for Wisner. And they convert for a second time on 3rd and very long. Nope. Manning, design run, fooled no one. Dropped for a loss. Run it away by Bomeister. And Branch again has some space. Corralled inside the... Stop Texas again. Texas brings some pressure on 1st down. Stockton rolls away from it and delivers to Branch on the sidelines.
Mark tonight.
2nd and 4. And it's intercepted. Anthony Hill reached up. First take.
Really is a starter for the Horns D.
Wingo, and just tripped up. He was getting a block on the edge. That's up a 3rd and 6. Manning a long throw. What a ball to Ryan. Slant is batted down, just rejected at the line of scrimmage. And Manning cannot escape. He's going to be sacked. Empty backfield. Manning has protection, fires to the end zone, batted up in the air, incomplete. Flag is down. Baxter is the back. 1st and goal. Play fake. Manning. End zone touchdown. Ryan Wingo.
He's made some great catches.
Absolutely. Very uncharacteristic first half. Made the catch in that long 3-point game. Branch has a little crease, and they finally corral him. He put 4. Different kind of leadership from Manning. We've really seen the second half of this season. Stockton is hit, but he gets it to Delp. Heavy pressure from Collins. 2nd and 3. All that eye candy. They just handed off to Frazier up the middle. Texas wasn't fooled by it. Alex pressure on that right side in this 3rd and 3. But Hill drops out of it. Stockton's pass underneath the Cass Jones bumped out. Let's see.
You just try to draw him off, or you
going to try to draw him off? They try to catch Texas unaware there. They're
going heavy to the right. Tackle over.
Hand off. No, he's going to throw it, and it works. Josh McCray, his first. Bowens comes out
into the flat, get the first down.
Bowens this time hit behind the line. Big moment. Don't have to give the ball back yet.
After that second series.
Stockton, little pump fake, and it'll be sacked. Sack for a second time. That was Ty Anthony Smith. Morris.
Think of that.
3rd and 13. Stockton looking to launch. Now checks it down. Jones a long way to go. And again pushed it.
But they're doing it again.
4th and 5.
Threw him offside.
They got a flag. You got to be kidding me. Ball downfield. It's a free play. But another.
He restricts that left arm of the receiver.
Very surprising.
I would have supported a DPI on that.
Frazier breaking through some tackles, muscling. And we've got a 4-point game going to the 4th quarter. Texas trying to fight for their playoff chances. Which
quarter?
To number 16's the quarterback and the defensive quarterback. Final quarter begins. They check it down to Bowens. He's beginning to become more and more. Stockton fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown. London Humphrey. And build this back to an 11-point lead as Woodring knocks it through. Talked about the emphatic answer. And now an onside kick. Going to steal a possession. And it works. Georgia recovers the onside kick. Trick. Defense really must step up here to avoid getting into a bigger hole here early 4th quarter. But instead, Frazier rips off a run. Frazier again, running with a little extra juice, running over people. Fell way behind, rallied here. This has been one of Georgia's best games. And Bell spins free. They continue. Frazier bursting forward. They are gashing people and running really hard. Bowens. Another first down. Job's not done. Kirby with a kick. Now driving again. Bowens on the sidelines. Being checked out. Frazier steps in. And it's Bell who comes in motion. Stockton runs the other way. And Gunnar Stockton keeps it. Texas really up against it. Frazier. Hill back in the game, makes the stop, build a 3-score lead. Stockton keeping all the way, no, flip into the end zone, touchdown, Lawson. He loves to celebrate. He knows where his brother is situated down.
To dial that one up.
From the goal line here, DeAndre Moore knocked down to the 10. Pressure. Manning. Ball is knocked loose on the ground as scrambled Texas for 10.
It's been more of a concern and not a strength.
That's their 3rd sack of Manning from the end zone. Launches a long throw through 14. From the end zone. Manning rifles downfield. It's over the head. The doom of the drive. Branch. Zachariah Branch. Hit and driven down, but a return sets up Georgia to start 1 in overtime. Ole Miss, same thing here. Had to fight from behind, but it was a very uneven performance. And now tonight, really complete.
So they've dealt with their own adversity.
Frazier. Rumbling free. Down inside the 10. Dominant running performance from the start, but they've built momentum there. 122 rushing yards to 15 for Texas. When you
look big picture down the road.
2nd and goal. Bell. Thomas had never really picked for him at A&M. Obviously 6'5".
It's back into the middle.
Hard claps from Stockton. Doesn't get Texas to jump off, and now they have to spend a timeout. I formation. Stockton on the move. And he'll run it into the end zone.
He gets the ball to the right person.
You know, Tim Tebow said, yes, his skill set is good. But what I like even more.
No idea.
He said, is it fuel at all that you're going against Arch Manning? Georgia was his 2nd choice school, by the way, when he chose.